Sovereign Hill in Ballarat is Australia's foremost outdoor museum, recreating the story of the Great Gold Rush era. From the main street, where costumed ladies and gents parade, to the excitement of the Red Hill Gully diggings, where you can pan for real gold. For the adventurous, there are underground mine tours or simply chat with the local skilled craftsmen at work. And while there's no gold on offer today, there certainly is plenty at stake in stage 2 of the Tour of the Goldfields, which is a 20-kilometre team time trial just west of Sovereign Hill at the township of Burrenbeat and in the shadow of a wind farm. But as you can see, there is not a breath of wind at the moment. Overnight tour leader Georgia Baker comes into stage 2 with a 6-second advantage, but she'll be looking to extend that lead over the rest of the competition because she's in a very strong team that's well suited to the team time trial. Ruth Corset, the overall Subaru National Road Series leader, will be looking to rally the troops in her Total Rush Heister team to protect her overall series lead.
Definitely the High Five team. I think they've probably actually trained for this, and then I think Bicycle Superstore. I've seen they have really good equipment, so that definitely helps in team time trials.
The strongest teams on paper certainly have an advantage in a team time trial, yet they still must work well together as a unit.
It's always about keeping close together side by side, keeping close together front to back, and keeping the speed as best you can. I was describing to the girls yesterday that they really need to hurt the way they are in a TT, and they should be feeling like, oh, I can't hold this pace any longer, and then they roll off and they get a recovery. So mentally it's quite challenging.
One of the pre-race favourites and an early starter amongst the teams was the Total Rush Heister team. The squad, containing the Subaru National Road Series overall leader Ruth Corset, were quickly up to top speed, and with one of the strongest time trialers in the series, Bridie O'Donnell, was driving the train.
We have 4 riders, 2 tiny people, 1 large person and 1 medium person. So we've got to work with what we've got, and we've got some great talent in this team, so we're really looking forward to it.
The next of the favoured teams to start was Bicycle Superstore, and the squad looked good off the start line and were also quickly up to speed. Powering down towards the finish line, it was clear it was going to be the best time amongst the early starters. Total Rush Heister flashed across the line in a time of 26:48 to set the fastest time. Coming in not too far behind Total Rush Heister was Bicycle Superstore. The time would be close as they came down across the line, only 10 seconds slower, but they moved into second place.
We're all on TT bikes and we'll be running discs. The more you can get, the better, really. And you got to look good.
A popular team in the Subaru National Road Series, Specialised Securitor, were the next team to take off from the start.
So what we're really looking at doing is having a real tight unit, so all the girls are lined up in a row depending on how the wind is. We'll either be in a straight line if there's a headwind or a tailwind.
Specialised Securitor hadn't gelled as well as they'd liked, and as they came down to the finish, they were 1 minute and 24 seconds behind Total Rush. The last team to roll up to the start was the High Five Dream Team, containing the overall race leader, Georgia Baker. They're a well-drilled unit, and they took off from the start, quickly got up to speed, and were looking very strong.
Yeah, we just had to look after each other today. We did a few shorter turns, longer turns. We communicated really well on the road. It was a slight head cross on the way out, so that we knew that we did have to kind of dig deep on the way out. We hit 60 k's an hour across the back straight there to the turnaround, so we knew we were on a good time.
After working well together throughout the 20-kilometre course, there was strength in numbers, and the depth of quality within High Five saw them driving towards the finish line with clearly the best time as they came across the line, a whopping 49 seconds faster, pushing Total Rush into second place and Bicycle Superstore down into third.
We're all such strong riders individually, and as a team we just gelled and yeah, smashed that, so it's pretty rewarding to keep the yellow jersey and extend George's lead.
Another great performance by the High Five Dream Team to win the Stage 2 team time trial and allow their rider, Georgia Baker, to remain in the overall race lead and also put all 5 of the High Five riders in the top 5 in the overall classification.